Drones are a great tool to help bring your motorcycle videos to the next level. They help convey your location, the terrain you're riding through, and are a great way to break up those POV angles that we're all used to. In 2020, I bought myself the Mavic Mini for our tour around New South Wales, and I must say, that was the best damn purchase I could have made. Knowing that we were heading out into the Australian outback, I knew that the landscapes were going to be epic, and I did not want to miss out on some aerial views of the stunning land. I used the Mavic Mini from 2020 right up to the end of 2022 when DJI sent me out the Mavic Mini 3 Pro. Thanks DJI. Woo! It can be pretty tricky filming yourself while using a drone while out solo. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how I pilot my drone when out solo, the techniques I use, some real-world tests using the Mavic Mini 3 Pro, and the amazing features that it has that has made everything I've just mentioned look a whole lot better while making it a whole lot easier. Now just a quick disclaimer guys, I am no drone expert pilot whatsoever. I don't really have any technique. You're going to be hearing a lot of these ones. I literally treat it like an Xbox controller. It should be thumb and index finger for nice controlled camera movements. I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes I get in the zone and I'm, you know, doing the thing, but most of the time I'm just doing this and you're going to hear it as well. So just so you know. But for this reason, I like to keep things super simple for the best results, starting with your camera movements. A slow push forward or to the side for 10 seconds in one direction is all you need to create something epic. With only these two movements, later in post, you can reverse them if you'd like the direction changed. If you'd like to create a more dynamic shot, try the pan and rotate. Depending on how your controls are set up, mine are like an Xbox controller because that's what I'm familiar with. While you're panning, add a little rotation in and bammo, Steven Spielberg, eat your damn heart out. Oh, dynamic level, 1000%. Another great way to make your shots look more cinematic is to slow down the speed by 50% when shooting at 30 frames a second and above. The great thing about slowing your footage down by half is you don't need to shoot much to capture something amazing. In fact, sometimes when I'm flying looking for the right composition, I always just hit record as soon as I take off. There might be something that I like that only goes for about 2 seconds long, and I'm able to slow that down to 4 seconds, and that's just enough to fill in a little gap, and it looks really cool. So slowing down your footage is actually a massive benefit. Static shots are an easy way to capture an aerial view of yourself while out on a solo ride. Treat it like a tripod for a camera. Send the drone up, compose your shot, set your exposure, hit record, and ride through the frame. A great way to add movement to the shot and make it look like someone else is piloting the drone is to later in post keyframe in a slow zoom or push, and that's basically it. Then it's just a matter of getting creative and trying new things. This is my Mavic Mini, and this thing was an absolute workhorse. It still is, it still works, it's so fine. I've crashed this thing more than 5 times probably. I've never changed the propellers on it and I've never had an issue with it. But the Mavic Mini 3 Pro absolutely smashes the Mavic Mini out of the park. I can't believe how far they have come with this. The Mavic Mini 3 Pro is still super light at only 249 grams and has maintained its compact size, but is now jam-packed full of incredible features that have taken my drone skills up a few notches while providing a higher quality image. The Mavic 3 Pro has self-tracking and obstacle avoidance. The Mavic Mini 1 and 2 only had downward sensors. The Mavic Mini 3 Pro has forward, backward, and downward sensors. They allow the Mini 3 Pro to support autonomous flight modes like Spotlight 2.0, Point of Interest 3.0, Active Track 4.0, and Master Shots. We'll take a look at a couple of these in just a moment. It has a new 1.3 inch image sensor with a bright f1.7 aperture. You have the option of 4K from 24 up to 60 frames a second and the same frames per second for 2.7K and 1080p. With the Mavic Mini, you can only shoot a max resolution of 2.7K, 60 frames a second, I think. Let me have a look. 2.7K, 30 frames a second, max. So yeah, smashes it. It shoots in normal and D-Cine-like, which is an awesome flat profile, great for using my LUTs pack on. Links in the description below. Has a flight time of around 34 minutes with the standard intelligent flight battery, depending on wind conditions and speed, or around 47 minutes with the intelligent flight battery plus in windless conditions. Range around 18 kilometers with intelligent flight battery, or 25 kilometers with intelligent flight battery plus. In the box, you will find the Mini 3 Pro, 1 intelligent flight battery, spare props, a gimbal protector, Type-C to Type-C cable, a screwdriver, and 6 screws. And I also have the DJI RC remote with a built-in 5.5-inch 1000 nit screen, so you can be sure you'll see the content you'll be capturing on these bright sunny days. But you also have the option of the DJI RC N1 non-screen version, or to just buy the drone as is. With the DJI RC controller, all this comes to Australian $12.99 or $1,119 with the DJI RC N1 controller, and just $989 for the Mavic Mini 3 Pro by itself. I do highly rate this controller. It is so good. It's just so handy being able to turn this on, turn your drone on. It's already connected. You don't have to put your phone in and all that sort of stuff. You don't have to worry about getting phone calls while you're flying your drone. It's the best, and the screen is a great size. It's like it's its own little tablet thing that's just dedicated to flying your drone. It's amazing. Also got SD card insert in the bottom, just in case you crash your drone. You still got your content. You still got that shot. The Intelligent Flight Battery Plus are available to purchase separately or are included with the Fly More Kit Plus, which is what I have, and I highly recommend that as well. In the Fly More Kit Plus, you receive 2 DJI Mini 3 Pro Intelligent Flight Battery Pluses, 1 Mini 3 Pro 2-way charging hub, so you can actually use this as a battery pack as well. If you get stuck in the middle of nowhere, stick your cable in there, charge whatever you need to. They thought about everything. When you push the button, you can see how much charge it's all got. Oh, it's down here. Yeah, that one's flat. Genius. They did this with the Mavic Mini as well, and I thought that was incredible. You get the Mini 3 Pro carrying case, another USB charging cable, you get an extra couple of spare propellers, and 12 screws. And the price of that kit comes to Australian $359. Now you guys may have noticed that I do have a quad lock mount here. Yes, when I am flying my drone, when I'm by myself and I need to get the shot, I connect this up to my quad lock on my handlebars. I don't touch my controller while I'm riding, but it's just there as a visual so I can see what I'm filming. I treat it as if it's my phone, like Google Maps. I'll ride, glimpse down, cool. All right, I'm out of frame, I pull over. That's it. I don't touch it while riding. So if you want to do something like this, do it at your own risk. Please make sure that when you mount it to your handlebars that you have no interference, that it's completely free. And if you see that your drone's going to crash, don't try to save it. Just pull over, save yourself first, and then go for the drone. You know, just be mindful, use your head. I'm not taking any responsibility for anyone that does silly things, but that is how I do it. Click it on there and I can see perfectly while I'm riding what I'm shooting. It's actually so good, super handy. I know there are some vents under there as well. There is a little bit of airflow under there, so the controller doesn't get too hot. And I mean, like when I'm shooting for like 30 seconds max, hey? So yeah, that's how I do it. I wanted to see how the new Mavic Mini 3 Pro performed with someone else riding so I could see what this thing is capable of. So Corey and I set off into the mountains for some real world tests. So the beauty about this damn drone is that, look at this. It's just, I've just thrown it in there and it's literally, you know, the tiniest thing ever. So you can just chuck it in your bag and you're damn good to go. Super small. And then the controller, I mean the controller's a little bit bigger and it's a little bit heavier as well. But man, having a drone with a controller with a screen built in is the best thing ever. You can leave your phone there, no need to like fiddle around or anything like that. And this thing is bright as well. When you're in the sun, you can actually see what the hell you're filming, which is wicked. Yes. It's so much quieter. I don't know if anyone of you have the Mavic Mini. It's so loud. There we go again, straight into this tree. Let's go forward. Wicked. It's so good. It's actually the best thing ever. That's optical avoidance. So there's no sensors on the side, which means if you fly it, if you're doing like a mad, you know, trailing shot like that, it'll clip into something and then just get munted. So you got to be careful with that. Otherwise, you're bloody sweet. Self-tracking mode. Corey's gonna put the camera down. He's gonna gear up and we're gonna go for a little, maybe, I wanna see how fast, because it's hard to do this by myself when I'm riding, filming, watching that the drone is actually still onto me while I'm going up a twisty mountain or something. So this is gonna be a cool test to see how fast the drone actually goes in tracking mode with obstacle avoidance. I reckon we can get like 50 k's an hour, maybe 40, probably 40. It's gonna be 40. Alright, let's check it out. There we go. Let's drag, and then it should just pick him up. Sometimes it doesn't work though. It gets a little bit confused and thinks that it's not a car or a bike or whatever. You hit go, make sure you hit record. Go for it, Corey. So I'm not doing anything here. There she goes. Traveling pretty good. Obstacle avoidance is on. It's cruising in, still got him. It's struggling, that's still got him. And I lost him. Oh no, still got him. Yeah, so it's struggling speed there. How fast were you going? Okay, so that was 40 k's. It's probably like you won't want to go faster than 30 k's. Do the whole thing. Dunk. Active track. Where do you go? Just nice and slow, like 20 k's max. Oh, there's massive flies, man. Oh, I lost you. Let's do that again. That's a cool angle though. That like got right in your face. Okay, go for a little, just nice and slowly. If it looks like it's gonna hit a tree or something. That's cool. So I'm not doing any of that. And I lost you. Oh no, I still got you. Oh, what's it doing? Oh, it's chasing you. It still got you. That's cool. Oh man, you're putting it to the test. It's still got you, babe. It's really yeah, nice. And then you can even just like do it automatically, so you can be there all by yourself. Yeah, it's just gone nice and slowly. And I guess you can speed that up. Yep. Oh, back it up. Ooh, there's a tree there. That's cool. Stop that. And then you can also, so I think, so spotlight means that, yeah, the camera is always going to be focused on him, so no matter where I move my joystick, the camera is always going to be on him. I'll go forward. I mean, it's going to lose him a little bit here, but it will pan down as far as it can. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and it just stops. It doesn't actually let you go any further. So just go for just ride really slowly. Maybe just like cruise around here, man. So it's got him locked. It's tracking pretty well. I mean, those sharp lines, like, it's gonna lose him there. Yeah, lost him. Oh no, does it got him? Yeah. Real clever, man. This is so good. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh man, that looks awesome. Bruh. That looks sick. We just made the executive decision. It's around 60 k's an hour. I mean, I could just Google the specs and see the top speed in sport mode. You could. That's not as fun. You gotta race it. Like, how clear is this screen, hey? Yeah, it's so good. So flying it, oh man, we've been flying that for a while. It's on 32% now. So you hit this button there on the back, C2. And that allows you to shoot in portrait mode, all ready for exporting and uploading to social media in the 9:16 format. One massive downside of the Mavic Mini 3 Pro is definitely the lack of side sensors. Oh! Uh-oh, it's in a tree. Yep. Oh no. I was doing the pan, see? How high up is that? Stop rolling. The battery's about to run out as well. Don't know, eh? Spewing. I'll find my drone, there we go. Start flashing and beeping. Corey's on it. Hells yeah. The mozzies are real. One of the props is going. Oh, serious, poor thing. How good's that? Thanks, bro. Some damage? That would have hurt it a little bit. Uh-oh. Bit of cred. Hey, hey little buddy. How good's Find My Drone? If you don't have a camera on you with a gimbal and you want that stable shot, just use this guy as your main camera. Look how good's that, nice and stable. I'm doing 4K 30 frames at the moment, but I'll be able to slow that down and get some slow motion. The Mavic Mini 3 Pro has so many more features that I didn't cover. I just wanted to keep this video sort of specific to motorcyclists and how you can use it to improve your videos while you're on your ride, and show you guys that this thing is the motorcyclist's dream. It's light, it's compact, and it has self-tracking and obstacle avoidance, so you can shoot yourself. Well, that came out wrong. So you can film yourself with ease. But there are a whole bunch of YouTube videos that cover a lot more features in more detail, so actually go and check them out. Now, if you're in the market for a drone and you ride motorcycles and I helped you make your decision buying one of these, please consider using my affiliate link below, where I receive a small kickback at no extra cost to you, which does help me and the channel a great deal. So thank you in advance. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. Pros, if you are here watching this and you have any tips, any pointers, please also do that. Share your experience, share your knowledge. We'll all appreciate it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and I'll see you guys in the next vid. Almost forgot. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was using the Osmo Action 3. I've been testing this out for the last couple of months, and full review is going to be out soon. I am having trouble though with the microphone and the gain levels, even with the gain right down. If anyone has any tips on how I can lower that gain, please let me know. That's the only thing that's holding